Good morning and welcome to the channel. This morning, Ms. Ruckus and I are going to take a ride to Blue Springs State Park and see what they have to offer. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, and leave whatever comments you'd like to leave down below. I'm going to do my best to answer every question asked. You could also include something that you'd like to see us do. What would you like me to do in a video? Any repairs that you need? I can help you with that. Just let me know. Beautiful time of the year to ride. The trees are beautiful and the weather's just perfect. 60 degrees, sun shining. A great day to put your feet on the ground. It's a better day to put your feet on the pegs and keep your knees in the breeze. If you've watched any of my other videos, you'll see that we did a video at Blue Springs about Save the Manatees, and when they were making releases to return them back to their natural habitat. They also offer a lot of other things, such as camping, barbecuing, boat rides, hiking. They got all kinds of wildlife. It's really a nice place to visit with your family. If you could, someone please comment if my exhaust is too loud and how my audio sounds. I'm experimenting with a couple different things today, and I'd like to know how they work. Unfortunately, I haven't been around very often for the last few weeks. I've been fighting some health issues, tremendously busy in the garage, and waiting on parts like everybody else. Big white building up above, behind the trees there, is the new hospital. Everybody's haying their fields, getting ready for the winter. funny thing I experienced is I moved to Florida a few years ago. I'm originally from New Jersey and Maine, had a farm in Pennsylvania. So I'm used to the cold weather, and I like it. I used to laugh when I would see Floridians when it was 64 degrees out, all bundled up with hoodies and gloves and heavy coats, and I never could understand it. Well, now that I'm here a few years, I find out that I'm starting to get chilly too a couple times. I used to plow fields in a t-shirt when it was 60 degrees. Now I'm starting to understand. Oh, Miss Ruckus has a tail light out. Another job for me. I love those palm trees, but they're a lot of work. I think we're getting close to the park. Not really sure because Miss Ruckus knows all the back roads everywhere. She's in real estate, so she knows every street in every county almost. Me, I'm a highway dude.
We are going to be, this is Route 17 here, we're going to be going across onto French Avenue up to Blue Spring State Park. It's a pretty cool park. They have stuff to do there year round. In the summer they have tubing, and in the winter it's the home to the largest population of manatees in Florida. So no swimming when the manatees are in. Colder it is, the more manatees we'll see. It's about, we started out at about 63 degrees today. So it's around lunchtime. And that's when the manatees sometimes head back out to eat, because they have to go out into the river to eat, and then they come back into the spring to stay warm. You always see more manatees in the morning because they come in overnight. The spring is always a constant temperature. And if manatees get too cold, they actually get hypothermia just like people. Coming up on the right here, we've got Valentine Park. They have baseball fields and basketball and have different events there. There's a big manatee festival the city has every year. So they have all sorts of carnivals and food and craft people here, and then they run a shuttle bus up to the park so people can easily go between the park and the festival. Then there have some other vendors that are up at the park. So it's a pretty big festival every year, and it's a big fundraiser for the park. Almost at the park entrance now. People actually be lined up here at 6:30, 7 o'clock in the morning during manatee season to try to get in, because once the parking is full, they have to shut down. It's a weekday, so we should be okay. I'm just dropping some stuff off at admin. Okay. Thanks. Well, we're heading into Blue Spring State Park. We're going to go down to the lower parking lot. To the right here goes into the campground. You can see they've got a hiking bicycle path over here on the left. So somebody with a new puppy. So up here on the left, there's a road that goes into the cabins. I call them luxury cabins. They have kitchenettes, fireplaces, heat, air conditioning, so you're not roughing it too much when you're staying in the cabins here. They rent out really quick too. So see if we can find a place to park down here in the lower. Man, pretty full today. Oh, here we go. We got a spot right here. Okay, so we are at Blue Spring State Park in the lower parking lot. And I'm gonna take a walk across the green over towards the spring. Somebody's got their new puppy here. I'm getting him on video. So over here on our right is the Thursby House. This was the original home when this was privately owned, and this was their family home. This property originally was all orange groves, and there was a bad frost. They lost all their orange trees, and then later this family sold it. The property was going to be sold again later on, and the state bought it and turned it into a park. So I'm going to go down on Overlook 2. That's usually a good place to see manatees. It is lunchtime, so there's probably not as many manatees in. Oh, I see a mama and a baby. The manatees come in at night when it's cold to stay warm. And then they usually go out during the day when they get hungry, because they will eat everything they can reach in the spring, so they have to go out in the river to actually eat. So there goes the mama and a baby.
They just look like gray blobs, but that's kind of funny. Jillian.
We've got some other ones across the way there, if you can see those shadows. We've got some anahingas up on the trees. Manatees are actually mammals, so you're going to see them popping their nose up out of the water so they can breathe. Got a turtle swimming and a couple on top of the logs. Looks like a yellow slider.
Oh, he's beautiful.
Here he comes.
Hi, Mr. Turtle. Look at, he's sticking his head out. Hi.
Did you see the
Hi, Turtle. Did you see the,
I don't know what this fish is.
Thanks for coming to say hello.
Oh, look at him. I don't know. They're floppy too.
We need the fish chart that's at the other one, right?
Nope. Look at that big fat catfish.
Oh, that one, yeah, that's the
You can make a nice
plecos.
Thanksgiving appetizer.
They're bad to eat.
I know.
That's unbelievable.
And the manatees hate them
Why?
I think that
because
was-
they get on the manatees and it bothers them. So when you see a manatee roll, doing like a barrel roll, usually that means they have a catfish on them.
There's a whole bunch here. I know. One of those shadows are manatees.
Oh, yeah, look at that big
catfish. There's tons of them. There's lots of babies, which is good to see.
That's side of the water.
You hear them, Mom? Listen. They're like, like go. Like you're blowing your nose.
I think wasn't that just right?
Jumped in the water.
I think that
Oh, there's one swimming right by us. He's like, bye, guys. See y'all later.
Oh, there's a whole
Come down
between
to me,
them.
and that one has a white spot on him too. It's a spot. That one just.
You can actually walk this boardwalk all the way up to the top of the spring. It's a pretty nice walk. I know a lot of times up by the top of the spring in the morning you can see the deer out. Swimming's closed now since it's manatee season. So since this is a quick trip today, we're going to head back over to the bikes. See some of the rangers down there. They've got a riverboat cruise here and kayak rentals and tube rentals in the summer when there is swimming. All right, so we are gonna take a couple minutes and get loaded up and head back out.
We're going to head over to the cabins, take a look at what they have going today. Such a beautiful place, but it's awful crowded. Nice little cabin there. These cabins are rented, usually by the day, week, or month.
There's another cabin over there, but you kind of get the idea. Probably another day it'd be better to walk around the cabinets.
Well, we're on our way out, it looks like. Getting close to home sweet home. Like always, I thank you for tuning in. Ride safe and ride long. And take care of each other.